been knew that was phony. I been knew that. Bitch, I see what lonely. See little pot of red gold. Talk 9-5 to the cold, bitch.
Yo, today about to be reacting to the NFL's biggest crash out. Who are they talking about? They can't say Antonio Brown. I feel like Antonio Brown is definitely a contender, but he's not in the NFL no more. But they could be talking about other players. So I think they're talking about Antonio Brown. Let's see.
Today we're talking about NFL YoungBoy, aka George Pickens.
Oh, this guy. Look how he dressed for draft.
Today we're talking about NFL YoungBoy, aka George Pickens.
You should have knew he was gonna be a problem. This how he looking on draft day. Nah, this is actually crazy, bro.
He's been playing like the best player on America's team. He refuses to be normal on the field. We're talking about his movement patterns, his behavior, celebrations, randomness. He's an absolute menace. From fighting in college, going miserable on the Steelers, to becoming the star wide receiver of the Dallas Cowboys. Let's take a look at how he became an
Dang, he the star over CD Lamb. He just came over there and took his spot like that. Do better, CD.
CRASHOUT. Coming out of high school, he was a 4-star recruit, #1 in Alabama. He comes from Hoover, Alabama, and he originally commits to Auburn. Alright, look at his smile. He's ready to make a difference for the Tigers. And the reason why he committed to Auburn was because his 7-on-7 quarterback was Bo Nix, who committed to Auburn back when he had college eligibility. So this is a long time. So fast forward to signing day, December 2019. Everyone is expecting George Pickens to commit to Auburn. I mean, look at his smile. He wants to be a Tiger. But this is when people found out that there's nothing normal about George Pickens. He pump fakes all of Auburn and commits to Georgia on signing day. He was committed for nearly 2 years. He didn't feel like going to Auburn. And Auburn played.
That's crazy. Imagine being committed for 2 years. The coach expecting you, the whole school expecting you just for you to say, I don't feel like it. That is crazy. Hey, that's what comes with power.
I'm mad as hell. I knew this was coming. Better stop playing. Drop that check. They're accusing him of getting paid. Anthony Shorts, who is an Auburn Tiger, he dropped the money bag symbol. Even Auburn's head coach said, I usually don't okay, well, hold on. I usually don't comment on players who go elsewhere, but he was committed to us for a while. The good thing is that we have a lot of big-time receivers who are young. That's not going to bother us. This is something that somebody would say if it bothered. But a last-second decision, flipping his commitment, was nothing compared to what he was about to do at Georgia. Freshman year, Georgia versus Georgia Tech rivalry game, and immediately gets into a tussle with a DB from Georgia Tech. All right,
putting belt to
this. Straight to the wall right there. I ain't going outside today. He got ejected for this game. He was already suspended by Kirby Smart for the first half of that game for violating team rules. When Kirby Smart, who's the head coach of Georgia,
he always been a problem. He didn't come into the NFL. He didn't go to the Steelers and just magically become a problem. He always been this way. Y'all know what y'all signed up for.
Asked about the incident, he said this. Don't be stupid. It's just silly. It's selfish. It's undisciplined. It's why. You have to ask yourself why. But you live it, you grow up, and you love them. And look, I love George Pickens. All right, Kirby Smart loves us from George Pickens. Can't really blame him. This guy's got all the talent in the world. There's a reason why he was the #1 player coming out of Alabama. Tech wrecked my camera gear. George Pickens accidentally destroyed a $7,000 camera. Anyway, so he gets suspended from a game that he already got suspended from, and they end up getting blown out in the SEC championship game against LSU. And this is just a start. All right, it's his first year on campus. He's just getting his feet wet. Now moving on to his sophomore year. He's spraying water on the other team's quarterback. Tennessee quarterback
that's crazy,
on the
bro. That's actually crazy. The quarterback, you didn't get up and hit him.
This is just a start.
You didn't get up and slap him.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't condone violence. Hey, this is a crazy picture right here. I don't condone violence because you're not gonna get up and hit him.
Sophomore year.
Like look at him, bro. Y'all see that? Come on, bro.
The other team's quarterback. Tennessee quarterback slips onto the sideline and George Pickens sprays it.
That's actually crazy.
Kirby Smart, their head coach, once again has to rep him in the press. When somebody comes out of bounds and you squirt water at them, what are we? Are we 7 and 8 years old? He's clearly frustrated. So freshman year, he gets into a fight. Sophomore year, he squirts water on a quarterback. And junior year, he tears his ACL. Pretty devastating injury.
The fact that he tore his ACL and performing what he performed today is actually crazy. Like, boy.
Have surgery. He missed most of this year, but Georgia plays well, and when they play well, they play deep in the year, which gives George Pickens time to return to the lineup. And so we fast forward to the college football semifinal. All right, 27-3. Look at this. He shushes the sideline.
Oh my god. This nigga's literally just a crash out, bro. Hold on. Hey, I'm gonna get an ad block when I get monetized, y'all. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. What the fuck is this ad? What kind of ad is that? Bro, this nigga's literally a crash out, bro.
Then he runs him over.
That's crazy. He ain't get a flag.
But he's been doing this his whole college career. All right?
He ain't get a flag for that, bro.
Celebrating the run here. Hold on, we got more here. George Pickens.
He must have knew he wasn't involved in the play. He don't care.
All right, ready
The
to
fact
go.
that he got drafted is crazy, bro.
Guy's an absolute machine. Here goes another one. He stands right over it. This is part of who he is.
The fact he's not getting flags is wild.
They make the
bro.
national championship game against Alabama, and they're throwing the deep bomb to guess who? George Pickens. All right, absolute menace. And that's his only catch of the game, but they ended up winning the national championship. There he is, he's the national champion. His name gets forever etched in college football history, and this is when he declares for the draft. Now, obviously, there's some
Didn't he go in,
character
like, the
issues.
fourth?
Scouts based
Or the third round. I think it was the fourth or the fifth. Probably the fourth. I think it was the fourth.
think something's wrong with him. The Pickens interview was horrible, said an NFC Director of Player Personnel. He's barely alive on our board and still could get dropped off. People were saying that the character evaluation for Pickens was terrible. And obviously, if you mix his character issues plus him coming off of a torn ACL, you're gonna get some trouble with him.
He beat
getting
the odds,
drafted.
though.
But then his dream comes true. All right, he gets selected into the National Football League,
second
second
round.
round
My
pick,
bad.
52nd overall, and he has by
You know what?
far
I had you confused with Shador. My bad, bro. Or Shamar.
into the National Football League, second round pick, 52nd overall, and he has by far the greatest draft reaction in the history of the NFL.
No. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a forever meme, bro. You know, I seen this before. I just didn't know that was him when I first seen it. I recently found out that was him, bro.
That's a wide receiver. What? You combine this reaction with everything about his past, the NFL crowns him with the nickname NFL Youngboy. And if you didn't think he was enough of a crash out already, there were 10 receivers drafted before him. This just added fuel to the fire. So it's his rookie year, all right? And Steelers fans are excited about the receiver. I mean, this guy can make incredible catches like this. Oh my God. He's got all the talent in the world, all right? But he's got to crash out. Steelers, Bengals, onside kick. Just helmet to helmet. It's a frustrating year for him. You can clearly see the talent, but he's not getting the ball. His quarterback's Kenny Pickett, and the Steelers finished 9-8, didn't make the playoffs. But then we get to his second year. All right, he's still making the remarkable catches, still got all the talent in the world, but he's still
Bro, the hands on this
he's
man
still
must
making
be
the
studied.
remarkable catches, still got all
Oh my goodness. DB, you're on the bench. Bro, his hands
the talent in
must
the
be
world,
studied.
but he starts acting more like a D. In a game where he had 2 catches for -1 yards against the Titans, George
How the hell you get -1 yards as a receiver?
Pickens starts posting on his Instagram. All right, when you've been thugging it out for so long, so you genuinely start tweeting, free me. All right, he's clearly frustrated with Kenny Pickett. But similarly to Kirby Smart, Mike Tomlin is enabling this behavior. All right, he sees the talent in George Pickens, and he wants him to be great. He's defending him in the media. This is very similar to how he treated Antonio Brown. When he was on the Steelers, he live streamed the Steelers locker room after a playoff win versus
Hey, man,
the
shit, man,
Chiefs.
listen
Then
the first
he threw
time.
furniture out of a 14th-floor apartment window. They still kept, and when AB left the Steelers, we saw all the issues that were behind the scenes all those years. All right, so Tomlin's doing the same thing here for Pickens. But the Steelers go 10-7, and George Pickens makes the playoffs for the first time in his career, where he starts crashing out.
Crash out in the playoffs is crazy. He mustn't get the ball. Ain't no way he's sitting on the bench crashing
For
out
the
like
first
that.
time in his career,
He ain't get the ball.
where he starts crashing out. He's pissed, man. Look at his
What
face.
he
Well, I
mad
mean, he
for?
does have a point. I'm not gonna lie. He definitely got pass interfered with. Yeah, clear touch on the hip. Refs are tripping on that one.
Yeah,
But his
yeah,
third year on the Steelers is
Holding
the
him by his
ultimate
hips, bro.
George Pickens experience. First of all, this guy's his quarterback. So, automatically valid crash out. I'm giving him a pass for everything I'm about to show you guys.
Hey, man, Russell Wilson ain't been shit since his Seattle days. I'm surprised that he even in the league still. Where's he at again? I know he coming off the bench to somebody. I forget. But this is actually crazy that he's still in the league, bro. You just need to go ahead, hang it up, start a podcast like Cam Newton did. You know what I'm saying? Get it popping. Go take care of Sierra and future son. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Strictly because of this guy. Week 7 against Dallas, George Pickens, open effing always. 10K fine. I'm fully convinced he
10K
spelled it
fine
the
is
wrong way
crazy.
around. But I'm gonna let it slide because it's GP. Then in the same game, they lose by 3. Yoink.
I mean, bro,
Let it slide because it's GP. Then in the
Let's
same
be
game,
real,
they
bro.
lose by 3.
deserve. Why are you in his face? You know how he gets down. Why are you in his face? Hey, W Pickens, bro.
Yoink. Then in week 10, Russell Wilson throws an interception.
This nigga's in the wrong sport, bro. This nigga's literally in the wrong sport. What did you just slam him for? He acting like he picked the ball.
Bro did not care about the ball. 17K fine. Then in week 12, they lose against the Browns. Guess who's in the middle of a scuffle? George Pickens. Hail Mary at the end of the game gets thrown up. George Pickens doesn't care. Just starts fighting. Week 17 against the Chiefs.
Let me see that.
Game gets thrown up. George Pickens doesn't care. Just starts fighting. Week 17 against the Chiefs. He shows up late. They ended up losing this game against the Chiefs, and reporters asked him after the game about not being on the same page with Russell Wilson on the interception.
It seemed like you and Russ weren't on the same page on that interception against the Chiefs. How does that happen, and what do you guys do to address it?
You said me and Russell wasn't on the same page?
Yeah, well, that's what he said.
That's what he said?
Yeah,
Or is that what you said?
that's what he said. How do you just address that?
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
W response.
Funniest part
W
about George
response.
Pickens is
Hey
he
man,
plays-
that's a good response because he could have cooked this quarterback. That's a great response right there. Just be quiet, continue doing what you was doing. W response.
exactly like his personality, alright? It's just the most random, most abnormal thing you'll see in
That's
your
a
life.
good-
This clip perfectly
Hold
describes
on, that was crazy.
the most random,
We ain't gonna make them niggas tackle each other.
most
That
abnormal
was
thing
clean.
you'll see in your life. This clip perfectly describes George Pickens. RKOing his teammates. Like, he's just so random. He really is. There's nobody in the NFL like him.
Bro,
he
if he
loves
would've
hopping.
injured
He
him,
loves
bro.
jumping. The hurdle is like
Bro,
his
pick his
favorite
side,
move.
bro. You keep going. Just hop inside. This is my side, bro. Stay over there.
Alright, even if it fails, it just looks funny.
Wait, what happened?
It's like his favorite move, alright? Even if it fails, it just looks funny. This is my favorite one. He's just not normal, man. Here's him after a touchdown, just runs away from his teammates, and along the sidelines, he goes. It's kind of funny. He's a one of a kind. He's very abnormal. This is my favorite one. He catches a touchdown on Marlon Humphrey. The two of them actually went to the same high school. Look at this celebration. And he continues to be an absolute menace on the field, alright? Shoving DBs, just throwing his body for blocks. He's lost his mind, man. To be honest, I can't really blame him because his quarterbacks in Pittsburgh have been Justin Fields, Mitch Trubisky, Mason Rudolph,
Jesus.
Kenny Pickett, and Russell Wilson. I feel like
See, I felt like that trade to the Cowboys, it shouldn't have happened, but bro, it was definitely necessary for him to be as good as he is. If he ain't never leave, then would have
any
been
wide
wasted
receiver would
talent.
lose their minds with that type of quarterback play, alright? But then he gets traded. Pittsburgh said they want to grow up, alright? They acquire Aaron Rodgers, they get rid of George Pickens, they traded him and a 6th-round pick for a 3rd and a 5th-round pick. And at the
Man, the Cowboys got to steal. The Cowboys got to steal. What? For a 1st-round pick and what else? Man.
time, ESPN was grading this trade better for the Steelers because George Pickens was seen as that big of a locker room cancer. But George Pickens was living his best life, alright? He hasn't stopped smiling since leaving the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that's partly because he has his new partner in crime, CeeDee Lamb, who's also one of the NFL's best receivers. These guys start developing a bond. Look at this cold-ass handshake. They even got suspended together, alright? Look at these goons. And CeeDee had his back, alright? He tried to tell reporters that him and Pickens missed the curfew after dinner. But Cowboys Vice President Stephen Jones ended up revealing that Pickens missed a team bus on game day, which led to him getting benched. So it was two different reasons. But CeeDee tried to cover up for it. But these guys this year have been the most dangerous wide receiver.
Brothers in arms. Man, what's that quarterback name, bro? What's that quarterback name? I forgot. He's lucky. Bro. How do I not know that quarterback name? Whoever he is, he lucky, bro. I forget. It's gonna come to me.
And it starts with a mess. Second in the league in receiving yards. Fans are saying he's better than CeeDee Lamb on the Cowboys. He could be the best receiver in the NFL. And people are speculating that he's about to get paid this offseason. That's how good he's been playing this year. Now, is he still leaving comments on Instagram?
Nope.
Absolutely. Weak ass
Oh,
Philly
really?
fans known
God, this is crazy, bro.
for leaving comments on Instagram? Absolutely.
Right after
Weak
they
ass
beat
Philly
Philly.
fans known for sandwiches. And is he still hurt?
Bro. Hey, man, talk your stuff, man. Y'all just beat the former Super Bowl champions. Yes, sir. Talk your bust they ass.
Defenders, you damn right he is. Nothing's changed about his personality except for the fact that he's performing at a much higher level and he seems to be much happier in his situation. Dallas this year. He's still doing it his way. All right, he's probably my favorite NFL player to watch right now. Let me know what you guys think about Jordan.
Honestly, bro, I feel like he found this was exactly where he needed to be. I don't think this trade could have worked anywhere else. Honestly, he got a great mediocre quarterback, better than Russell Wilson and all the other ones that he played with for sure. So he got a better quarterback. Then he got a brother in arms at the same position, so they're a dual threat in the front field. Come on, bro. Hey, man, that's what more can he ask for? But honestly, this nigga's definitely a crash out. He's been that way. It ain't like he just woke up one day and said, I'm just going to cause havoc in the NFL. He been doing this since college. No, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Let me catch you next in the next one. Yes, sir.